Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. Let's us get okay, let me turn my volume down a little bit. Don't want to burn Rural's ears with audio. Let's get our classic Legend of Zelda study music going. Oh man. Three hours and 40 minutes. Let's loop this son of a gun. Okay. Let's go to live chess. Man, a lot of 2000s here. Demande A Andrade we'd have chances against. And Silver. Polish Shark would also be a decent pairing. And we beat this guy earlier. He's probably not too happy about it, as I blundered and it just wasn't a very good game, but let's see. And then you may have to walk me through how to do it. What's for boyfriend, Zelo? This guy's a troll. Hey, Texas Nurse. Ooh, we're in for some pretty tough games. That's for sure, but I'm up to the task. I'm not gonna lie though, I am a bit tired. So let's see. Yeah, you may have to walk me through how to stream on here tomorrow. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I suppose you have to have a Twitch to comment here. I've never thought about this. Oh my god, that's crazy. You have over 999 messages in the stream chat. Just in total. I didn't know it kept track, but I just clicked on your username, and it let me see how many messages you've done. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so if I click on a person's username, it lets me see how many messages overall they've sent into the streams, which I'm actually very surprised by. Especially considering they don't keep the streams up forever. Because I know a lot of the streams I've done have disappeared. Okay, Cold Hand. Cold Hand is, they're strong. They're also honorable. Like, if a position's just a draw, they're not going to try to flag you. Because I've seen them against other players just, like, agree to draws in positions where other players, you know, would try to flag. Like, even I might try to flag this, honestly. But, I think this was, like, an end-of-tournament game. Let's see. I'm nervous. Can you all go easy on me? The Night Daddy. Unverified? Oh, he is verified. Profile picture kind of sus. Not gonna lie. Yeah, 999 messages. Good luck, Jordy. Are you gonna be playing, Jordy? Past 2, we've got a 7. If we can get improvement on that, that's gonna be amazing. If not, I'm not gonna be all that surprised. This competition is going to be rougher here. I'm actually kind of surprised that we got 7 this morning. Because I'm not gonna lie, after last night's tournament, I just was completely beat, and I almost overslept. I woke up with just 20 minutes to spare before starting the tournament, so let's see. But yeah, I will play the noon one my time tomorrow, not the 7 a.m. Yeah, I'll probably be asleep at 7 a.m. At least not 250 players yet. True, Jordy. And, yeah, I hope that you have some good games. Oh, Texas, Hannah qualified yesterday. Not gonna lie, though, I spectated some of her games. She did get very lucky on some of her wins. Kind of crazy. Hannah Sauce. You've probably seen them stream. Yeah, she got... I mean, she hadn't played in too many of these. I think that she probably played in less than 10, honestly. Unless she played, like, a significant amount off-stream, but it felt like every time that she was in there, we practically paired up against each other. We didn't last time, though. Keep my wife's name out of your... Oh, this guy. Not verified. I'm surprised the chess.com thing allows goddamn. My head doesn't want to make good moves. Can you please go easy on me? Man, so many people saying, my mouth can't taste the good moves. Can you go easy on me? Is this like a meme or something that I don't get? Let's see. 8.5 got people first place in the last qualifier, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what top place. No. Actually, this morning, number 1 was 11 out of 11. If you're talking about last night, maybe. There was a couple people tied with 8.5. In fact, Hannah kind of took a risk as both her final games, she just drew move 1, which she's very lucky she didn't get screwed over on tiebreaks. I guess she probably could see in the tiebreak system whether or not that would happen, but let's see. You qualified 4th with 8.5, yeah. I'm hoping to get an 8.5, but I'm not gonna lie. If I get an 8.5 and it doesn't get me top 5, I don't know whether I'd be extremely proud of myself or if I'd be like, oh my god, the one tournament where 8.5 doesn't do it, I get 8.5. It would be pretty frustrating. This dude is good at flagging. It's like 2 of my losses against him were blitz games, and I probably should have won. Okay, there was this guy. I was wondering if... Okay, he's still verified. Okay, starting off with a 1200, this should be a walk in the park. Let's see. In the first qualifiers, you needed 9, I think because they had almost 300 players. Yeah. Okay, he's stumped on this position, so he's not all that experienced. He goes for a Slav defense. We'll go knight c3. I want to give him a little bit of a chance to take here before committing anything. Let's see. He does have a Karu emote, so he might have some good instincts because he watches a lot of streams, but we'll see. This is definitely a bit of a strange move. In fact, it doesn't even pop up as one of the choices. Let's just keep it simple. We've transitioned into mainline. Which, I mean, you could argue is not really challenging him for making a mistake, but with going here first, but I mean, playing this first, I don't really see if it's all that much better, honestly. Okay, so he goes there, attacking this guy. Jordy, keep us updated on how our games are going. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we have this move. Attacking here. If takes knight, I'd have to calculate whether going here would be worth it, because we'd be threatening this. But, well, I mean, I guess they could always go back. If they take here, I think taking here is good. Because even if they damage our pawn structure, we're attacking here. Okay, maybe we can do something with this position. We'll just kind of have to feel it out. I don't think that I'm crushing him out at the opening, which is a bit unfortunate, but... Okay, let's discourage castling this way. Okay, takes is interesting. Just undoubling my pawns. Maybe opening this bishop to pin. It's an idea. Okay, we're just gonna go here. So we can threaten this pawn. I got a little bit too greedy. I probably shouldn't have taken like this. I was hoping for having a g-file to like attack, but I feel like that was a little bit short-sighted on my end. Not in a cute and quirky way. Castling would be a huge error here, because we would just promptly win the queen. This pawn is under attack. Very promising position. Okay, check. If he goes here, I think we're winning a pawn. Any other move, he forfeits his right to castle. This move, I think, is particularly, like, bad because then I can go here and force this move. Well, no, not this move. Which looks like in the long run it could be very dangerous for him with, like, I don't know, just some vague ideas. Maybe we could try to find shelter on e2 for our king. You still can't castle this way. Thinks he can, but I know better. My god, what? Check. Okay, let's go here. We have ideas of this and this incoming. Okay, this is completely... I guess he could try to sack the rook and see if there's any hope of saving the game that way, but I don't think so. Probably his best chance, though. Jordy, did you win your first game yet, man? Okay, he goes there. Doing... God knows what. Okay, we'll go here. Alright, GG. Red one was very simple over here. Our opponent just blundered everything. A win for the Queen's Gambit. Is this from the qualifier? No. We're not 1200. Okay, no. Okay, let's spectate Jordy. Let's turn off the lines just in case he's watching the stream. Oh, Polish Shark? He makes blunders. He makes blunders, so there's some chances for you. Even though it looks bad, I mean, maybe somehow he misses that the H-pawn is pinned, and there's some winning chance based off that, but extremely unlikely. But he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. Now I'm losing to a 1945. This guy plays closer to 1600 if it's any consolation. I have a win and a draw against him. In the draw, I just blundered in a winning position. He makes mistakes. See any interesting developments in this game? Oh no. Maiden 1 was just hung the moment I checked back on it. Yep, these positions are tricky to defend. I mean, once you lose one pawn, it's easy to lose more. Good idea to block that way. I'm just kind of surprised. Maybe you just allowing Maiden 1 was her way of resigning without resigning, which would be understandable. Okay. Polish Shark. I shined the Prince. Weren't they 1700 yesterday? No, okay. Thought they were higher rated. Might be going crazy. As expected, always happens in round 1. I can't beat an 1800 plus. I feel you, man. I mean, not on the I can't, but I definitely struggle with those guys. I won against a couple of them earlier, hence my higher rating than normal. But, well, it's not a higher. It's still lower than what my rating would be if I didn't play in these tournaments, but you know what I mean. This H-pawn seems like it could be a runner, if you're not careful. This H-pawn is going to win them the game. I think I've lost to this dude before. No? Oh, yeah, I have. There it is. I think we played him yesterday. But yeah, you can't get psyched out by a person's rating. There's going to be 1900s that shouldn't be 1900. There's going to be 1400s that shouldn't be 1400. And you have to pray to God that we're one of those 1400s that shouldn't be 1400, you know? Okay, this is a draw, but I mean... hell if I know what we're supposed to do as black here. To me, it looks like pawn goes brrr. But I guess for king keeps the pawn contained. Because if pawn ever marches forward, I'm going to be ready to stop it. But don't get discouraged, okay? I know we lost one game. Losing one game is no excuse to lose two. Okay? So right now, tell yourself I'm going to win round 2 like a boss. Let's have that all-star confidence. We're gonna have a great comeback and have, you know, one of the best tournaments of your life. It's gonna be the ultimate underdog story. Okay, so I actually think a passive defense actually can work here, because if they ever push, if they ever get too greedy and push, we're going to be in time. To stop this, and king and pawn in game is probably simple to draw. That being said, we'll see how good black is at defending these end games. So I think they should just shuffle like this basically forever. Maybe if the king gets too greedy, go here to stop them from approaching this way and get them to do something else. Yeah. Very good try by the opponent. I think even without this pawn, this endgame is still a draw. Oh, no. Now they can push. Yeah, because now it's return in this position, and the king will win this pawn. No! And the bad thing about this is you don't... Once you lose this pawn, we're not going to have the opposition, because maybe you could save it into a draw. I mean, I can hang with these 2000s. It's almost kind of equal for 30 moves, and then I do one blunder / mistake, and I lose the game. If your problem is time pressure, we're going to have to work on board vision and seeing things very quickly. If that's your problem, truly, that's what we're going to have to do. Oh my god. No, you had to take with the king. You had to take with the king because the rook and the king and pawn in game is winning. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Do blunder to draw, and you get the opposition, and this makes way for the pawn to come through. You have to run away as much as you can, but we're already stuck on the corner, and they're just gonna cut you off. They didn't cut you off. Come on, run, 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 Barry, run. Let's see. It's not always because of time pressure, it's just my calculation and spotting tactics isn't on the 2000 level, so I gotta do thousands of puzzles. Yeah, you gotta practice also just knowing. We get a 900 for second round, even though we won. Excuse me? You just have to get better with calculating for your opponents. A lot of people are great at calculating for themselves, but whenever it comes to calculating for their opponent's strongest responses, they struggle. Even some 2000s, I see them, and it's just like, man, I feel like we're completely off base with what we're calculating here. Okay, let's go here. Apply some pressure. Let's see. A 900 who won. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. We're right. Oh, they beat a 1600. Okay. Man's the shit. Okay. Man, what is this dumpster fire? Okay. Take. Here. Take free pawn. So many appealing options. Guy beat a 1600 round one. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Beating at 1600 as a 900? I'm very surprised. And I wonder how it went so poorly. I wonder how a 1600 gets beat by a 1900 in round 1. They could be a smurf. I mean, from how they're playing so far, you wouldn't think it, but you never know. I'm just gonna push up. Push up, then probably take the pawn. Gotta be careful. Apparently this guy is more than capable of taking out us high-rated players, so I gotta play like a high-rated player. Or maybe I have to play low elo. Because if we're able to defeat high elo, maybe our weakness is if your opponent plays stupid, we just are clueless. Could be his weakness. Okay, we might have some ideas like this and this, trying to ram a guy in there. Well, I guess we don't have sufficient support for that at the moment. Check. We'll see how they respond. Sure you can't play e5? I might have been able to. But it looked dicey. But now e5 without the bishop there looks good. Just have to make sure there's no cheese. You could have because of oh yeah, right. We're so clever, Texas Nurse. Okay, get ready to go here. If takes, we have this. You have to go back to a square that protects this. The queen check at the end of the line. Wow, that's sturdy. Okay, so he sacks like this. But now we just check. Okay. Let's see, Jordy playing a 900 too. Nice. 900 sharp as ever today, huh? Okay, that seems like a frankly horrible move. Okay, if you go here, it's another hole. Let's see. But yeah, I want to try streaming on here tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure you'd be good at it. Say go for it. My opponent resigned after blundering a fork. Do you feel like you would have beat them in that position, or do you think it was like a coin toss? I know sometimes my opponents play bad and I still, like, fail to feel comfortable with the position even after. I'm just like... I had a guy earlier, he was like a 1900, and he blundered his queen for almost no reason. And even after that, I was like, oh man. I know that he's completely lost, but why do I feel like I'm the one losing? And the funny thing was, I was playing perfectly, but one thing that did have me a bit nervous was I accidentally queenside castled, whenever that was not my intention. Which had me a bit spooked. Okay, just don't hang back rank mate. I'm happy taking this. Okay, back rank mate, defend it forever, basically. This does not help your cause, sir. Man, my palms are sweating. Not because I'm in any danger of losing this game, just... man. This stuff is stressful. Check. Let's make him aware that this is over. Check. Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping I get some 2,000 who are drunk playing chess, otherwise there's no chance for me. There's a chance, there's a chance. You can't count yourself out before you ever were in, okay? You gave that 900 a little bit of humble pie. And we're at a sexy rating, 1770. Let's see. Let's see. Congrats. Well, if you think like that, yeah, no chance. You can't think like that. I mean, I want to beat them, but the qualifier showed that I can't. No. No, we're still here, Jordy. There's a lot of people who play in 1 or 2 of these, and they quit. We're here. We're here for a reason, okay? We're here because you can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to. I don't care what rating you are. Now, if you suddenly just get 11 out of 11 with like no blunders, we're all gonna think that you turned to stockfish. But I mean, let's just be honest. But I mean, you can do it. Everybody makes mistakes. And your opponents won't see all of your mistakes. There'll be some missed chances. For both sides. But you can do it. But you can't have this loser attitude, okay? We have a can-do attitude around here, okay? We can do this stuff. We're winners out here. Hello, Heidi. We won our first 2 games.
Yay!
Yes. Man, I'd be really happy if we get on a streak and just qualify today. That would be so nice because I'd prefer to get some sleep if I can. But I am determined enough to not get sleep for a remote chance. Okay. Yeah, a couple people. You'll only believe that once it happens. It's not gonna happen. You gotta have self-confidence in yourself, Jordy. There's an old saying, I think it was by Socrates or something, and it was fake it till you make it. And no, just for clarification's sake, I do not think it was Socrates that said that. But so many tempting moves here. A6 was also probably winning. Okay, you take now. So that a pawn is something called a decoy pawn, which you never plan to promote it, really. It's just something that you can do that just delays the king. Okay. Making the red carpet for the queen. Winning the final pawn. Checking with the pawn, most likely. Okay. He's going for the old ladder, mate. Let's see. I got a 500 ELO last night. I wonder why a 500 thinks, like, well, I'm gonna play these qualifiers. Well, if you're 500, you probably don't know too much about chess. So to a 500, that notion probably seems perfectly reasonable. Whereas everybody that's over 1,000 realizes that it's a lot harder than you think. And if you're going to win games against people who play competitively, you're going to have to know a bit more than how the pieces move. But if you're not a religious chess fan, then it's not going to be something that's really on the center of your mind. Okay, draw D won his game. I would not be upset to be paired against him. Be a toss-up on whether or not I'd win, but Crackers Please. Last time we played Crackers Please, we actually got our win against him from a lost position. The Magnet Man way. Lose, but have it work out anyway. Okay. Dude with the rook is slowly going to outflank. What a shocker. Okay, once you win that pawn, it's over. People will get it if you resign, but... Plays on. I respect the work ethic, but I do realize that in this case against these players, it's futile. You really can't win down a full rook. Like, even if your opponent blunders the rook, as long as it's defended by the bishop, it's not even that much better for you. Very classic pattern here. White won by resignation before black could flag. Very nice. Let's see. 6.5 or 7 more points for you today is the day. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. If I get 7 more points, I'd be ecstatic, but don't want to get my hopes up. But a 2-game victory at the start is good. Mind you, it was against weaker players, but, I mean, the 900 beat the 1600, so... They're probably a little more competent than they let on, even if... Only 5 rapid games, eh? Okay, their blitz at least looks normal. And this, but you go d5 anyway. This is like a weird Scandinavian. Okay, and the fact that book moves in here is kind of concerning. But just a little bit. I think we're fine. Texas, I swear to you, I didn't play the Scandinavian against the English. This was a French. This is a French. No, you can look. My first move was e6. But they play the Steiner variation. I have quite a lot of experience in Scandinavian positions, and if it transfers over, then I'm good. I'm good. But if it doesn't, I mean, there's already some differences here. Okay, first of all, the c-pawn's not here, meaning that the rook's line is already open. So I probably don't want to castle queenside like I would in a Scandinavian. So I'm going to castle kingside. Second thing, this bishop is open. Okay, he's attacking this. And I know that I have to be careful about some ideas of this coming with tempo if I move my rook too early. So I gotta figure out the differences here. Isn't the England gambit supposed to be bad for black, or am I wrong? It is bad. I don't know. Is that what's happening in rear game? Land and go.
Hold on, how many points do you have?
2 out of 2.
Oh!
Okay. I could go here, maybe. That's an interesting idea. Try to sidestep. But yeah, the England gambit is supposed to be bad for black if responded to appropriately. You know what? I'm gonna move my bishop. But moving my bishop here, it's kind of a target. Okay, bishop here after a little bit of contemplation. Of course, it does provoke that move. But with this move played, we can go here. He is going to go here. Let's see. Yes, the 1726 plays it against me. He's playing for traps. If there's a free knight, do not take that free knight unless you make sure that there's no bishop check deflecting you from the defensive request. Very careful.
Yes.
Land and stop.
Hey, I was saying yeah.
Sorry, my brother's being rude.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm not rude. You're supposed to make me look cool.
Okay, I want to get rid of this bad boy. Taking here. Attacking this. Okay, we've compromised the structure a little bit. Okay, now I want to swing over before he tries to lock my queen out from the defense. I want to get this bishop involved, but in the right way. Unlike a Scandinavian, this pawn has not been committed to c6. So there is the idea knight c6 to go here. Okay, another interesting move. Okay, I think I have to go here. Let's see. Yes, I've seen the trap plenty of times. Just had guy in blitz, could force a draw, but instead went for a win and lost on time. Now only 3 points away from 2200. Nice. Yeah, people get too greedy. People get too greedy whenever it comes to those sorts of wins. Okay, so this is being attacked 3 times, defended twice. I missed this move, admittedly. Got to love that. He was 2200. Yikes. I'm guessing you're saying yikes about missing this move. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if I was thinking yes, that's what I would figure we're going yikes about. Okay, so my best candidate move is maybe here. I know it loses like a pawn, but I'm worried about losing more than a pawn. Attacking here guarantees that he takes with the rook first, but I don't think that actually helps me. Okay, I feel like I have to go here. Just kind of accept the fact that I'm going to be a little bit worse. Move here and pray. Can't check me here. Oh my, that's nasty. Dude, come on. You wouldn't do me like that. If this rook wasn't here, this would be a very funny puzzle. But since that rook's here, I'm not laughing. Okay, so this is coming. And considering that's coming, maybe there is this move. Maybe there is this move, but then anywhere that the rook moves, it comes with a discovery on my rook. This is a French gone very wrong. The only try I see is if he's pre-moved anything that is not a check, then this, and hilarity ensues. But that's not likely. Is there any other resilient try? No, I'm... If I go here, he immediately goes here. Okay. Okay, what if I go here? Then he goes here anyway. I go here, here, and I'm getting smother mated again. Okay. Okay, let's go here. It's the only try that has a potential trick to it. And the trick is gone. Okay. I guess I could have tried that before blundering my rook, but whatever. We're just completely lost here. Okay, so he's gunning for this move. Oops. Okay, it's our only try. Nope. Okay, we have to try to get stalemated. Come on. Take my pawns. No, take that pawn. Okay. Let's see. 2202 blitz. Nice. It's all right. It's all right. We'll try to have a strong recovery. I mean, we've only lost one game so far, so we probably still have a chance. He destroyed me. I think that was always worse. I don't know that line of the French too well, or at all, really. Yeah, so I probably fundamentally just disagree with my approach. Because it's like, what are you doing taking the pawn back? Retry. Once this, right? No. Okay, teach me how to develop. Getting the bishop out immediately. Okay. And this is already the wrong direction, and for the reasons that became apparent in the game. Okay, I'm guessing... Retry. No, apparently that move wasn't the defense either. Let's see here. Let's see what the best is. Rook f8. Rook f8 is still +8, so that's probably why I didn't... I mean, I couldn't find anything that was reasonable. See, finally blitz and bullet over 2200. Now to somehow get there in rapid. Yeah. That's a tall order, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. It takes a lot longer to get high rated in rapid is the thing. Because the games are just naturally longer, so what can take hours in blitz or bullet can take days in rapid.
Also, you have to log in.
Let's see here. Low-rated players getting crushed. Let's see. Yeah, and one long losing streak in Rapid takes a lot to recover. A lot longer to recover, yeah. For position, LOL. Let's see, see if I can find you here. There's a lot of players, so... Okay, there you are. For position, Wowzer Bowser. What is going on? Yeah, let's turn the validation off since you're watching the stream. Man, what? How did this happen? Okay, yeah, he's gonna take back with the knight. Okay, Jordy, you got this. You just gotta flag him. Don't get checkmated. Push that pawn. Why open the position? You just have to survive for 30 seconds, Jordy. Okay, Jordy, you got this. You got this. Okay. Okay. I don't think he can mate you in 1 second. Okay, you did it. Woo. You were probably completely losing on position, but you got the flag. Nice. Yeah, interesting position. No. Need to take a pawn. Yep, black missed free queen. Yeah. Not exactly sure where. But yeah, the England Gambit. The 1700 shouldn't be playing the England Gambit. What's he doing? So in this position, if I was just like trying to survive, I'd probably just push here. Try to survive that way, or maybe taking with the... No, actually I'd probably take with the queen. Queen takes a7. Yeah, that's also good. That was definitely an entertaining game. Hiv Daddy. We've lost... Oh, no, he's lost to us before. Okay.
Wait, are you texting? Oh! Oh my god, now he's gonna know me and then he's knocking down because I'm gonna dance waterfall.
No, queen takes a7. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Okay, dude is wasting some time here. I don't mind getting a bit of a time edge. Let's see. Is he coming off a loss or a victory? He's coming off of a victory. Last time I beat him, how convincing did I beat him? Ooh, looks like he hung every piece. Okay, let's hope he hasn't gotten any better. When was that? May 29th. So he's had some time. Wait, May 29th? Wasn't a qualifier, right? Yeah. Qualifier 26. So he's had like nearly 40 of these to improve. Let's see if he has. Your opponent is napping. Yes, my opponent does appear to be napping or something. Either that or last time that I faced them, I left them so psychologically damaged that me merely doing one move is enough to like make them rethink their entire life. They really need to make it so that if your opponent doesn't move within like the first free minutes, you just win automatically. Okay. He's playing the French. Okay, so we have a time advantage. Let's try to keep that edge if possible without blundering.
Oh my God, go! Right? It's not what it says. No.
Our opponent did show up, which, you know, always good. They wanted to play the exchange French, so, you know, that is what it is. Now that an exchange is on the board, he's napping even further. He's just gonna, like, hit the draw button and just, like, sleep for 6 minutes and then be confused because the draw didn't happen. Be like, what? Okay, so they've disconnected. Okay, they're back.
is coming for me!
Exchange French, I sleep. I actually had one of the most interesting exchange Frenches the other day against a 2000. It was very sharp, and I ended up losing the game, but just barely. It was crazy. I missed like one important detail, and I would have won, but. Okay, let's take here. We might be able to get wedge a knight into here. Very nice. Okay, both of our positions, I would argue, are pretty reasonable. I'm anticipating him trying to trade off this bishop. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here. My idea is after the trade, which I knew he was gonna do, we have ideas of taking the e-file. Okay. Goes there. I think I just fundamentally disagree with my opponent's approach of trading off everything in order to win. I don't think it's going to pan out the way he's hoping it'll pan out. Which I think he's thinking in his head, okay, I've traded all these pieces, I can never lose now. And I'm Gucci. The problem is, what if you're not Gucci? Okay, my knight has served its purpose there. We have the open e-file. You can't really challenge it currently. He's going to try to, but it's going to cost him several tempo. We're attacking here. If he does this, then he has a permanent... He's created two pretty much permanent weaknesses here. Okay, so he decides to go there. Abandoning all of his decency. Okay, let's see what to do here. Here is maybe an interesting idea. This idea is also interesting. Because if takes, there's mate. If takes like this, I also think we're fine. Rook e6, huh? But we would be giving him two pieces for the exchange. Is the only thing that I'm hesitant about. Let's try it. This looks like a lot of fun. If takes, mate, he moves out of the way. We take his knight. Okay, so he takes like that. Okay, let's go here. Attacking this pawn and this pawn. Check. Okay. Let's go here. And I mean, okay, usually the two rooks are better, but I'm not sure about here. Here, I'd say it's kind of a toss-up. Whether or not they are better or significantly worse. Okay, let's go here. His rooks are stuck babysitting this square. Okay, well now they're no longer babysitting that square, but in moving one, he has created a new weakness. So let's go here. Okay. Let us fork everybody.
By the way, Mom,
Let's take this
the
first.
reason why I have that there is because you took away the
Then let's take this. Okay, we'll take here. It's basically already at the point where even blundering my queen is not enough for me to draw the game. Not to say I have any plans to do that, I'm just saying it's that bad. See. GM Matt said if everything goes okay in first play-in, he will play the new one tomorrow, which is when I'll be playing. Really? I thought he said he wasn't going to play in the play-ins.
Because I need to go pay off my credit card. You know what? Ollie's about the right age for this slide.
Yeah.
I can see many times. Put it down there, you know, like, was it you? I think it might have been me. I took you to a circus and you were on my thing, like a circus of elephants, and it was like dogs doing crap on the slide, and like, it was kind of crack. I was like, seriously?
I can see Winston being very good at it.
Now, put it this way, you need to do your credit card. When I put this in here, I'm going to use this like that, okay?
By the way, Mom,
Alright, GG. Let's see, help, LOL. No, he is. Nice, 3 out of 4, yeah. Sadly, we lost to the 2000, but such is life.
that has no ads on it.
Is that the one that nailed you?
I'm surprised it didn't consider my sort of risk like a blunder, but it probably does consider it a mistake. But I think it was very practical against the 1300. No GG back, rude.
Would have handled it in your room?
Let's see. Okay, so it likes this move, but it does not like this move. Its advantage is slipping, but still quite good.
By the way, Mom,
Okay, so we were basically forever better.
if you want me to help
We missed the faster mate, but it was perfectly sufficient. Let's see. He said they are nervous about tomorrow. I wonder what he means by that, if he's worried that there's going to be a lot of cheaters, or... I think it's going to go more smooth than they think. But getting people onto proctoring Zoom calls might be a bit tricky. But also, it would be highly flattering if you were asked to. Hey.
No, I'm just taking the plastic bag. You are fine. Not that I want supplies like this up here.
Let's see. Not quite sure. Probably because now money is involved, yeah. But I mean, with how good they've been in the qualifiers, I wouldn't think that there would be too many people silly enough to risk getting their account banned. Could be wrong, though. Okay, check here. Blocking this way is too much of a waste of time. You have to... Ooh, okay. Man, how do you stop this? Maybe you don't. Maybe... Yes, nice move. Nice move. If promotion, then you have that. Check. Okay, just go down. Go here. Come on, move. Oh, no. Why did he allow this? Ridiculous.
Is that my honey or your honey?
That's for honey. You can take the honey. There's some chance? No, there's no chance for stalemate here. Check, win the final pawn. I agree practically with this decision to go here, but... Oh, well, White will be able to do it, but that was close. Let's see. Jordy with big win. Nice. Who did you win against? So Jordy, are you 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 4? We're doing laundry at the same time. Nice. I like the efficiency. Okay. Let's play here. A Caro Con. Let's humor them with the advance. Okay, the immediate C5. Okay. I feel like this is probably the response. I'm not fresh on my Caro Con theory. Let's see, 3 out of 4. Only lost 1 round against a 2000. Yeah, I also lost against a high-rated player too. It's rough out here in them streets. Okay, so this is the first time I've played this guy. Is he streaming? Probably not. It doesn't look like it. Okay. So he goes there. I'm going to go here. Okay, so he's putting more pressure here. You guys both doing okay? Looks like an advanced French. The Carol-Con and the French have a lot of similarities. Okay, so what I'm wondering about is this move. Because if they take and go for the whole house, I mean, we're going to be attacking here, but I think that's premature. I think we want to just play it calm. Get our bishop out here. Castle next move, maybe? Without e6. Well, now it has e6, and it also has this bishop not frying in the corner. Okay, so I feel like I need to get this bishop out here. They go here. Okay, let's get our queen out here. Okay, if I go here, I'm giving him this with tempo. That being said, this is a big positional concession. Okay. To do the trade or not, that is the question. Queen c2 and maybe Queen c1 is my feel for the position, because I feel like after this, go Queen c1, we're fine, we have connect 4, Eric Rosen is happy. Okay. Yeah, I came to that conclusion too.
That makes sense because also this guy put after the event. Yeah, like still these kids. They're a whole bunch.
Okay.
It is possible y'all been a few.
Get the knight out. Maybe try to wrap around this bishop this way. Fight for the diagonal. Okay, so he's got his knight here. Man, I'm trying to play faster, but I know this is a position that I'm going to blunder if I don't use my time.
That way, if when he gets out of the
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Yeah, we said have a baby gate over here, so if he doesn't.
Yeah, I would like to have like a doorway up, like a half a door.
Yeah, so I could.
Okay, I feel like in a position like this, moving the knight for f5 and f4 and potentially f5 seems very natural.
And that way we can do some practice off, not like a pool. Yeah, like over here.
Yeah, because when it comes to out, it got part of the stairs and there were stairs and she got outside and the.
This is a very difficult position. But I feel like f4 goes f5, closing the position down. I'm gonna go here. This position is very closed. Okay, so that's a waiting move. Okay, let's go here. My worst piece is this. Not the knight, but I need to find a way. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Okay, just go this way. Okay, if I could get a trade here. He's committed a lot of his pawns to light squares now, so I feel like if I can get that trade, maybe I'm pushing for something. Or at the very least, not just completely losing. But he has a really good blockade over the position. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Just traded a lot. I have no idea how to evaluate this position. This could be completely lost. I mean, we're a bit clamped down here, but it could be completely fine, too. Okay, let's go here. Oh, no, I allowed this. I know this formation is losing, because now I can't stop the pawn. I forgot about this idea. I've seen it before, but my mind just overlooked it. Okay, if he... I think we're losing. If he takes with queen, we're probably fine with just a calm queen c1. But yeah, this is pretty bad. This is like the dream position for the knights. Yeah, I'm probably losing this game. It's only -2 though whenever it comes to my rating, so at least it doesn't add insult to injury. Okay, but I mean, maybe, I don't know, take the whole house somehow. He is puzzling out the differences between these two moves, and I do not understand why. To me, it seems completely obvious that we should take with the pawn. Okay, now what he wants to do is to go here, but he needs to do that in a way where he doesn't lose the guy, so if I had like a bishop here, then he'd just get in. But I don't. I don't know, we have to be aggressive. H4, rawr! H4, H5, kabloom, bluey. Rerouting the knight to this square, very clever. Yeah, I see how this one's going. No stalemate trick. GG. Okay. I'm gonna use the bathroom before the next turn starts. I'll try to find Jordy's game before I go. Okay, Jordy. Hopefully his game's going better than mine. He's also against the... Ooh, upcoming GM, this is a pretty weak player. I give you good chances. Alright, let's check out this position. See, Jordy up a pawn. Uh-oh. Yeah, he was up a pawn. I'm trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Okay. Here... I mean, I already sense danger here. Bless me. F. Jordy, don't look at stream chat. You gotta be playing the game. Okay, I'm the streamer here. I have a reason to look at stream chat, but we're just spectating, okay? We're the peanut gallery currently. As a certain Texas nurse says. Okay. Take this pawn though, it's too strong. Yep. Found that. Unfortunately, there is this. If the queen wasn't pinned, this would actually be blundering mate. Funnily enough. And actually, I think, let's see, I've been peanut gallery for a damn month. Yeah. Okay. So actually, Texas nurse, you can verify whether this is true or not. But I think I read an article that in the past, the rules used to be a long time ago that a pinned piece could move if it put the other king in check. But they eventually changed it. So, like, if you were playing chess a century or two ago, that would have been a win. We've lost 2 games, we've won 2 games, so we're doing all right. But top guy, 5 out of 5. If there's another guy who wins all 11 rounds, I'm going to be like, what on earth? Check. Yeah. You gotta delay his time. You gotta get rid of your pawns if there's any chance for stalemate. There's not. Okay. Wow, that was rough to watch. I feel like I just... Let's see. Does anyone know how to pick games? I saw 7 people and picked some winners and losers. Okay, let's close these games. After they were over, I just hope they'd close automatically. I Love Dogs is playing in the event. That's nice. His peak is like 1850 something though, so I really would rather him not get paired against me because he is underrated. And if I lose to him, I'd want to be same rating. But I Love Dogs. If you're watching the stream, and you want to do a burn match later this week, wait, there's a win here. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. Wait. He blundered. Both of them mutually missed that he, and even I in the confusion, missed that he just blundered a rook. Let's see. Typical me, position kind of equal, and then I don't see a planet, I make a bad move. Yeah, it happens. That's kind of how my game went against that 2000. Did that one guy get banned who was 21? Oh, you mean that guy that I played last night? That guy, yeah, No, in Texas Nurse, I was actually super confused about this. So this guy, I think this is who we're talking about, they removed his verification, but they didn't close his account. Which I do not understand why. He's no longer a verified chess.com user, but his account's no longer closed. So are they no longer closing accounts that have been caught for cheating? Yeah, he's kicked from the qualifiers, but they didn't close his account. Okay, it's a draw. It's a draw. Oh my god. White went on time. I thought it was going to be a draw by insufficient, but I was reading that the wrong way. He hasn't played any game since. Yeah, he hasn't played any game since. But all the other cheaters that I've seen, they've had their account closed. But his is still up, so I don't know what that's about. I'm hoping chess.com will do these ones every year. Yeah, I would like that too. It could be fun. Okay, 1600. We're gonna have to prove our salt. We're worth our salt, rather. Mixing up expressions. Let's see, probably will or me. Matt said they are nervous about tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, with these big prize funds, I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like they do for the World Chess Championship, where it's like every other year. Oh, Texas Nurse, that's actually a good question. As I haven't, it's been a while since I've read up on everything. Do they have Like, if you are the top non-titled player, is there a spot for, like, you know, top non-titled player? Champion or whatever? This isn't right. I think this is the semi-tirage. Okay, it updated. Let's see. You win 300? Honestly, I'm surprised it's not more. Like, 300's great, don't get me wrong, but I kind of would expect it to be a little bit more, considering to be the top person in that category, it would be painstakingly difficult. Yeah, but we say that it's non-titled player, so we might have a bit of a bias whenever it comes to that, honestly. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Kind of hard figuring out a plan here, but I'm thinking maybe we try to... I mean, they'd be happy to do this anyway, so... It's a tough one. Maybe going here could be interesting. No, it just loses. Okay. I'm a bit unhappy with this position, but see. I know a streamer who qualified and he can't play any of the play-ins because they are scheduled when he is at work. Oh my god. That sucks. I'd be pretty upset. Okay, I just want to open up this bishop. Try something. Okay, let's go here. Attacking this. Okay, is that just a blunder of a pawn? It looks like it. See, got lucky I can do the Monday one, but not the Friday one. Yeah. If I take, the real question is the bishop h6 sack dangerous? That's the question. Because take here, 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 I mean, I don't know exactly, but I don't really believe him. Not to mention, I don't think I'm necessarily forced to take, but I'll probably have a highly compromised position if I don't take. Oh, that's a sexy move. Okay, so there's queen here. How would he respond? If he responds like this, we check. We also have this idea. But then he can go here. Okay, I'm gonna go for the most aggressive approach, which is this. Take my pawn. I dare you. But then there's this. Check. Okay, I'll go here. I might lose this game. Okay, take. But we still have chances. I mean, it's not over. I think he's up a pawn, though. He has 4 pawns. Okay, so he saw my idea. My devious plan. So let's go here. I'd prefer his queen to move away. If I could tempt it. We're fine, but you got threats on our king. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, but it's not so simple. But we also, it's not so simple for him either. Because, for example, this move, and it's like, what do you do? But it's also like, what do? We have no time. Let's see. That H2 looks yummy. It does, but it's moved. So maybe if I can finagle my way here. And I mean, okay, he has to play a little bit carefully. As a Queen's Gambit player, this square is always of peak interest, and also the King's Bishop. It's always of interest. Game over for me, 3 out of 6. Did you win that game? 3 out of 6, you're winning half the games. That's awesome. Okay, he moves his knight there. Very sensible choice. Oh my god, my mind's thinking this. Because, like, if they take, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I think it was fine, and then I brain farted and blundered mate in 2. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. I thought briefly about going here, but nah, there's the queen check, and it doesn't work out tactically. But it could have been a very interesting continuation. Had the tactics been a little bit different. Okay, I'm still gunning for H2 if possible. Maybe attack H3 again. Well, one of the nice perks of our position is that you can't go here because he'd hang this pawn. I'm being smothered. Check. Okay, my attack is dead. Let's see. Can he do that? No, he can't. He just blundered a piece. He forgot my knight was... Oh, but then maybe there's this move. Okay, let's go here. Just keep up the pressure. Pray that we don't get flagged. Are we literally covering every single square on the back rank? That is ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what... I'm gonna take like this. Okay, we should never lose this. Okay, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game, but it's close. Get this bishop out of my freaking way. Okay. GG. Let's see, let's go 4 out of 6 Magnet Man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we gotta keep playing to get rid of these mistakes, and maybe one day it'll happen, yeah. But yeah. Close game, close game. He nearly flagged me, but I wasn't gonna let that happen. But man, that position was whack whenever we were threatening back rank mate, and somehow we were able to threaten every single square. Like here, every single square he could go to was covered by our pieces. You don't see that every day. Yeah, I won. It was close though. Gotta be careful. I would have been so upset if I lost that game. Okay. Okay, so just one more game going on. It'll wrap up shortly. But let's look on the bright side. More exciting for the Twitch audience whenever the games end in time scrambles. Okay. White 1. Upcoming GM, Beta 2000. Wow. Okay, Benko. Never played him before, apparently, so this is the first time. Accept. I feel like saying GG before the game has happened is a bit silly, redundant. Let's see. Well, yes, French They did not go here, unfortunately. Okay, let's go here. I like the prospects of having an attack. Okay. What's his flare? No. Just trying to see what his flare was. Okay, so he takes pretty early on. Very interesting. Well, I feel like at the very least in this position I shouldn't be worse. Now, will I prove that? We'll have to see, but... Okay, let's see here. I will say one thing with the French is reposition feels passive a lot, which it's interesting because a lot of people take jabs at the French for it being a very passive opening in a lot of cases. But it's supposed to be pretty solid. Now, what has happened here, I have no idea. I mean, this is just a mess. Earnestly, like... Goes without saying, we played the French, one of our bishops sucks. But it's not so bad, it has some prospects of getting out this way, because he took very early. My opponent is taking a lot of time here, which tells me he's a bit uncomfortable with the plans and the position. Because if he was comfortable, he'd do like something like this pretty quickly. But I have a feeling he's a little bit uncomfortable. If I could get my bishop here, that would be amazing, but it's not going to happen. Okay, let's go queen here, very thematic. Rookie 1, maybe we castle long and be a maniac. You know what? F6, I think, is a very interesting move here. Yeah, I think F6 is what I'm leaning towards. F6. Possibility, like, if he takes, there's this possibility to win the rook in the corner. Yeah, F6 is just one of those ideas that is very thematic in the French. You play it in advanced French 95% of the time, yeah. It's sort of like in the Queen's Gambit, where, like, 90% of the time a queen is going to be on c2. At some point. Queenside Castle, I think, is like a valid sort of consideration, but it also seems risky. Because, I mean, they can try to open us up very quickly. Let's see. You also played it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's just previous message. Okay. But I like the move f6 here. He doesn't really have a good way where he can just threaten to win the whole house if he sacks his knight or anything like that. Which in e4, e5 openings is one of the main dangers of playing a move like f6. Okay, he's trying to figure out his plan here. And to be honest, if I was white here, I also... You see, I just go into the exchange French or Carol-Con because the plans are far more natural in those variations. But he actually played into, like, an advanced French. Which is surprising. Because my mindset is very much, even if a person's like 1600, 1700, is I would like to try to get a relatively equal position and just slowly outplay them. Most of the time. Okay, also let's check his blitz chess. He only plays rapid, okay. So we don't have a lot of information about how he handles time pressure. But he has already used more than half his time. We're on move 11, so that's promising. This pawn on h7 is a little bit delicate, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. He attacks immediately. Okay, trying to reroute here makes a lot of sense. Also would open up an attack here, but I don't think that's really all that relevant. So knight here, gunning for this square, I think is very natural. I think this bishop is better than our bishop. So if they traded off for our knight, I'd be happy, because we'd also be pressuring this pawn. Okay, they are attacking this point. So we probably have to defend that. You might withdraw soon. Oh, that's too bad, man. Okay, but I mean, there's also... We could push. Push, but then queen h5. Is there any danger there? I'm starting to miss simple stuff because I'm exhausted. I've been there. Okay, but here, there's queen h5. And at the very least, it wins the pawn. Yeah, been there, done that. I'm starting to think this last move was maybe premature. Maybe I needed to have my knight back to help defend. Okay, there is this move, too. Attacking this point. Man, it's hard to say what I should do here. Maybe I should just go bite the bullet. This does allow this check. Am I afraid of that? Maybe. Does win the pawn immediately. Huh. Yeah, we have a bit of an issue here. We're trying to figure figure out the best way to handle this. Maybe I should just chuck the pawn and say, I'm gonna queenside castle and be okay in that position. I think that's probably my best bet. Because I think any attempt to defend the pawn creates more problems than it solves. Oh my god. I should have just took the knight. Oh my god. I hate that my brain's like this. It sees all this danger. All I have to see is my bishop can take the knight, and it's solved. It's solved. Who cares? But instead I get into this silly position where I sacrifice a pawn. Texas nurse? Am I off base for thinking that I probably should have just took the knight with my bishop? My mind just completely blanked on that. I don't know why. Completely shut off the idea that that bishop was in the game. Okay, so I'm anticipating this move, then probably king here. Maybe this immediately is strong. Oh. Okay, we're both low on time, though. We're both low on time. This pawn does look like it's under some sort of danger, even though it also seems like it's too risky to grab. If this, then there is this. And it is not the end of the story, but it does solve the immediate problem. Okay. Yeah, there is this move. Okay, he goes here trying to prevent... Okay, so his plan... He's being pretty transparent about his plan. But he is giving away this pawn. But if I take it, then he has this, miraculously. So my best course is probably to trade. Oh my god. That I should not have missed. Yeah, except I drop a piece. Yes, you are right, Texas nurse. It is brilliant, except I drop a piece. Yeah. Okay, if he blunders this, then he should not be 1900. Okay. It is brilliant, except the part where you drop a piece. That part I am not convinced. It doesn't look like there is a fork there, but there is a fork there. Can't hold this for a minute, I don't think. I will try, though. Check is still probably devastating. Yes. Let's say so. If we get the piece back, then things are hunky-dory. He's not going to give me the piece back. Okay, attack here. But now I have this. I gotta take. Nice find by my opponent in the time scramble. Let's very unapologetically try to flag him. Let's take here. He doesn't take there. Oh, what was that move? Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Let's see. This opponent is so strong, struggling to mate me with 2 rooks and 2 pawns. Oh, are they one of the people that you know is going to win, but they keep on giving you false hope? I absolutely hate that. Those are the most annoying types of players. Okay, let me see here. Let's see. 1500 is 6 out of 7. Oh, man, that's nice. Okay. Not false hopes, but they have 10,000 easy mates, and they just keep on checking. More like trolls? Okay, okay. Those, I've been on both sides of the coin, so I can't really comment, but I absolutely hate it. I hate it whenever it's clear that we're losing, but our opponent just gives you enough hope to... It's almost like they don't want you to resign, just so that they can, like, take every ounce of happiness out of your body. Okay, let's check the standings. I don't see anybody 6 out of 7, but I believe you, Texas Nurse. I hope that we at least get a 7 this tournament, because it would be very nice if we consistently just got 7s. Because that is progress in the right direction. I've usually just let my clock run out against the trolls. I mean, on the one hand, them trolling you is not right, but on the other hand, stalling out your clock is also not right. So what is the lesser evil? I think if you are to the point where your best option is just to wait out the clock, then you should just resign if you're not going to play on. I've had a lot of BS things happen to me, okay? In one of these qualifiers, literally another streamer was watching, and dude, like, watching my game, and dude straight up promoted 4 knights, and then proceeded to use 0 of them. Okay, this is like a Sicilian by transposition? Hyper-accelerated dragon. Not the typical move order. Yeah, I just resigned if the opponent doesn't troll or stuff like that. Well, I feel like you could argue that a person trolling you in such a way is them basically just making a small comment about the fact that you have not resigned, and just pointing out how ridiculous it is. H5? Oh, yes, was I supposed to go G4 first? Man, I never remember in these positions. I think I was supposed to go G4 first. I withdrew, by the way, losing energy and focus to play the remaining rounds. Yeah, focus your energy on playing the round tonight, as that's where we're going to have the best chance to actually qualify. Or at least I think we should do that. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, obviously, I'm not your mom or anything. Or am I? Dun dun dun. This seems like an unbelievably poor choice by my opponent. $1,500 is 13-1. Oh my god. Okay, we take those. It's 5 a.m. here in EView on the next one. Aw, man, that's... And beating a 2100. Well, assuming they're legit, it's wonderful to hear that somebody is having such a great tournament. If they are not legit, oh man, that 2100 is furious. Okay, this game was ridiculously easy. After the last battle. Again, if people played Sicilians like this all the time, I wouldn't mind facing the Sicilian. Okay, I think the quickest win is this. Because if there is this... Let's calculate. Okay, let's go here for an M1. You choose us to run away like this, are you? Check. Check. Okay. Let's go here. Try to get our last piece involved. I feel like I had a quicker win. But now if this, there's this. This is just completely crushing. Check. And there's this check. And then there's resignation. Oh, he decides to make me find the move. GG. That was very lopsided. For as much as I moan and whine about the Sicilian, I've had some pretty bad Sicilian players try it against me, both high and low rated. Okay, so H4 was the right move, but this was not the right follow-up. Hint, oh, okay, you could go G4 anyway. I thought maybe I messed up, but I did not. Okay. Retry. Hint. It's a bishop move, so I am guessing bishop back, trying to trade? No. Blunders away the advantage. Check. Oh, because now we get the pawn for free. Okay. Yeah, this is a better version of what happened in the game by both sides. Okay. Then he took with knight for some reason. There's not mate here already. That's surprising. I thought there was already mate, but let's see. That 1500, 13-1 resigned up a piece. Yeah, I think we know what happened. Draw D, let's see. It's not mate in 1, I can tell you that much just looking at the position. Despite what the computer's lag says. I feel like if this was the other way around, I would take white here, but as it stands, it's a very complicated and messy position. see. Anti-left turny. Texas Nurse, where did you mainly do for puzzles? Because on rechess.com profile, I see less than 1K puzzles. Did you do them from books? That's a good question. For me, I know I've done a lot of puzzles on chess.com, but I cannot speak for them. Okay, the evaluation kind of balanced out back to basically equal. Tactics books, interesting. I've never owned a tactics book. You wish there was this. You wish that takes was forced, but sadly there's also a bishop here. Bishop e3 is the move. Really? Or queen g3 seems far more natural. Oh, no. Bishop e3 is this. I was like, how can you justify the piece sack? But it's not. Ooh, from Amazon. Nice. Okay. So there's 3 more rounds. So we need to win two more to get another 7. If we win 3 more, we can get an 8, which would be amazing. But it looks like probably not enough to qualify, even if I won all the next 3 games. Okay, both infiltration squares are covered. This guy's up a pawn. Even though he's only up 1 pawn, it thinks that he's going to win another one. Is grinding Legends League worth it, actually? Well. Oh, we got a friend request from someone. Let's see here. Have I played them before? Always try to be a good person. They've been here for a year. Don't know why they're trying to befriend me, but they have a Ukraine flag, sure. Well, peace and friendship. Oh, they're trying to get me to join their club. No. Okay. But yeah, they have a club or something. Let's see. They play a lot of daily games. Oh, feel sorry for them. They're not verified. They're not verified. Okay. This one sent me an invite as well. Really? Okay. No, but what I was saying, I got a little distracted. Is so I think champion is the top player advances to legend. And it looks super low because this is the start of the week, but most people are over like 1,000 points here. And I don't know if anything can justify getting all that in a week. I've seen 2,000 actually. And I mean, only reason I look competitive here right now is because I have been playing all these tournament games. If it was not for that, I would not look very competitive in this regard. Arena. So worth it, yeah. Do they do special tournaments with cash prizes, or I know that they said they were going to at some point, I think, but I don't know if that's still a thing. I mean, okay, this is an interesting position. Oof, this is awkward. And you can't go here being like danger levels because they just take everything in that case. Yeah, you haven't done them yet? I just don't know if I could will myself to grind that much chess in like 1 week. It would be a little bit much. I'm anticipating a huge blunder from white at some point. Okay, now that black traded queens, never mind. I don't see how he possibly go wrong in this position ever. Like, if you could try to lose this position as white, and he still might accidentally win by accident. This guy's not going down without a fight, though. I respect that. Minus 10 eval bar? Who cares? This guy's gonna destroy you. Take makes a lot of sense. And I don't think they anticipated it. Okay. Gonna go here. They're trying to hold on to everything. But they're not gonna be able to. I tried grinding my champion division last week, but I had a guy who was insane. If I got 500 points a day, he would make sure he got 700. Oh my god. I got to champ... let's see. What is it? I got to Champion League without even really trying at all. But, the other stuff's a lot harder. Okay, he has, like, Maiden 2, but... he's toying with him. Oh, wait. There is a possibility of stalemate here if the person's not careful. Okay, they're making sure to remove that possibility. Landon, don't spy on me, Landon.
I'm not. I was looking at your game.
Be quiet. Oh, okay. Win's a win. I wish I could have that attitude. I was going to play an 1800, but then he resigned before playing. That's lucky. Okay, so the next game should be starting any second now. There's 2 games left. Still going. Oof. Good player is always lucky. J.R. Capablanca. Maybe too solid of approach, but you know, position in tournament sort of calls for it. Okay. Okay, I can't make this a blitz game. I think if I want to, this guy seems like he's gonna play fast. If I play fast, he's gonna play fast, which is both a blessing and a curse. Let's see what his bullet is. He has the speed sign. He only plays rapid as a blitz sign. I don't know what to make of that. Okay, let's take. Let's take here. It's probably gonna take. Pawn. We're gonna go here. A fast 2100 is a scary 2100. That's what they say. 680 wins to 227 losses. Wow. They've won 2,000 more games than they've. That's a lot. God, we're playing against a serious guy over here. A knight on e4 or e5 is a happy knight. I'm very nervous against this guy. He's fast, he's 2100. He's slowly outplaying me in a slow position. Oh my god. Did I seriously just do that? I mean, we get the light square bishop. Let's not act like there is no compensation. But I should not have done that. I blundered a pawn. And the exchange. My mind was like, ooga booga, gotta get here fast. Okay, if I blundered that fork too, I would never forgive myself, so... We're attacking here. These guys just make me melt like butter for some reason, and I don't understand why. What is it about them that so messes with my psyche? Have a moment of blindness. Just one. I'm gonna have to be pretty creative to not just lose very quickly. Okay, let's try to go here. Create something. Okay, let's go here. Try to avoid the trades. That's a really good move. Stopping any counterplay. This dude's a freaking maniac. I know I'm lost here. It doesn't really matter what I do. I've swindled people in worse positions. That is a move, though, that there is no answer to. One last ditch effort before throwing in the towel. GG, he just crushed me. Took him a little while, but he got there in the end. At the end, I kind of gave up there. There was really nothing to do. Okay. So there's 2 last games. Do they know how to do it? That is the question. They knew how to do it. Wow. That was clean. Okay. That was impressive thing. I would have still made it for sure. Okay. 2 last rounds before we get our biggest break of the night. Okay, it loves their position. And now it's very clear why it loves their position. This is resignable. Okay, only a couple games left. Drawdy has dipped below 2,000, so that he's had a rough tournament too. And it looks like he's going to lose this game against the 1,700. Oof. So we could pair with Drawdy, which would be a tough, yet also maybe easy pairing. Really just depends on how he would decide to play. Wasn't there takes and win a piece? Okay, I mean it's also winning, but maybe not on spot. Don't sandwich your rook in. Get that rook out of there. Oh my god, why would you... Whatever. Dean survived 3 moves. Man, that was mean of that guy to troll like that. Okay, maiden 1 happening. Time scramble where they won, but just barely. Wait, a white one? Oh my god. 36 minutes left. Wait, this game's still going? Okay. Can Black survive? Just move, just move. Okay, white won on time. I'm not convinced they knew how to do it, but they did end up winning on time. $16.66. So the meme number. You are telling me that a 1600 rated player hung a piece on move 6?
Yes.
This would be a good bait because here we just take and we're up a piece, but okay, hopefully we'll win this game. Dude would have to be a straight up lunatic to try to castle long here. He castles long like a... Okay, so we go here, we mate. Plan in a nutshell. It's an abridged version, but gets the central idea across. If you go here, I go here. You might see the line I... Oh, but of course you have this move. I missed that. But what if I go here? This dude is a lunatic. Okay, let's go here. Am I giving him time to do this? Dang it. He doesn't even... What? I misplayed this so horribly. I'm playing it in such a stupid way. Could have just been easily winning, but instead I get into all this mess. Very superficial. I think we're still okay, but man, this game could have been beautiful in a very clear win, but I really wanted to make it complicated, I guess. Give him chances too. He's very confused about what his game plan should be, and I don't blame him. Da 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 da. But him using all of his time like this, not a good idea unless like I blundered something very significant. Like, you shouldn't spend all of your time like this unless you have something. Okay, I'm confident we will at least get to 6. 7 depends on next game's pairing and how well they play, of course. I mean, it's not so much the pairing, it's how they play. Anybody can be anybody, and that's a message I definitely believe. Everybody has those games where they play superficially. I feel like he has all the same problems he had before, but now he has way less time. Okay, but now he is hitting the rook. Okay, so let's say we take, he takes, we take this. Might have blundered an in-between move, but I don't think that it's realistic for him to find a defense with this little time. Oh my god, does he have this? But then we have this. So who outcalculated who? GG. I am curious if hanging the rook was like a brilliant move or a horrible blunder. It's one or the other. It's worked out. Okay, it hates this move. Okay. But it was very practical. Maybe not the best move, but it was very practical. And here, whenever... Okay. So retry, hint. Should have just gone here. Yeah. Then here, whenever we played this was wrong. Retry, hint. Just play rook here, and you just keep your advantage. I got a little bit too impatient. That was my problem. Just a teeny bit too impatient. And those things happen. Okay, it's final round. Here soon. Okay. So, hopefully we win our last round and get another 7. If not, it's going to be a bit disappointing, but we still are winning over half the games, so... If it's a 2100, no promises. If it's like a... If it's a 900, I promise we'll beat them. This position, very good for black, but it's... Yeah, the knight's trap, that was the main thing. Okay, but I'm actually surprised this isn't closer to equality, because even though there's an extra piece, I mean, with only this many pawns on board, maybe you could find some drawing resources. But all white cares about is that dirty flag. They will do anything to get it. They will hang checkmate if it means potential for dirty flag. And white won on time, miraculously. Wow. What a nasty dirty flag. Okay, white won. How did this happen between 60 moves? Between two 1500s? God damn. Okay, earlier we blundered the F pawn, not remembering to push this before castling, so let's not do that. This guy looks familiar. I'm surprised I haven't played him before. He looks like a very legit account. Okay, so we go here. Very nice move. Okay, they attack. Fair enough, we're gonna go here. They are going to invite a repetition, which we do not really want here, being the stronger player. We will go here. Opening the door to maybe some tactics. For example, this square is looking a little bit juicy. Okay, so they go there, forcing this practically. And then they take here. Let us go here. Try to open this file up. Okay, let us go here. B4 doesn't quite work because at the end of the line we'd also be hitting this. Okay, so b4 is a concern here. So I'm going to go here, anticipating b4 by giving myself a getaway square. Very useful. Okay, here they give away this pawn. Okay, let us go here. This cannon is lock and loaded, so... I mean, we wish we could go here. Well, actually, maybe we could go here. Because if takes, there is takes. But then there's maybe this move. He preemptively defends. So let us take here. He opts to ruin his pawn structure. Okay. So let's just have us go here. Okay, so he has to keep the square under watch. I do not know what he is considering. This move looks so natural. But then there is takes. Okay, I have to be a little bit careful now, but we definitely have an advantage. Now we just have to ask the age-old question. How can we keep the advantage without screwing it up? Okay, taking care of this liability, I think, is step number 1. We also have to remember that we have material to sack if need be. Okay, I really don't want him taking like this. Okay, let's go here. Maybe aim to trade a pair of bishops like this. That is a clever move. If I take there is mate. But that move also abandons a square. So now we can push this. And now we can push this. But it was a very clever idea. He will go here. Then we will probably take here. And with our rooks now connected, we will probably take here. We'll go here after we take. Okay, reinforcing the Dret. Okay, but now we have this move. Okay, but now we have this move. Okay, we will go here. Check. 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 Okay. GG. Well, we did okay. We got another 7. That's 3 7s in a row. And we also went up a little bit in our rating, so that's good overall. That game, we probably could have played it a little bit better. We can check our accuracy there at the end. Yeah, I didn't play it all that great. Yeah, in the beginning I played horribly. Okay, he blundered. I did not play the best refutation. Oh, I did. Okay. But I should have never castled queenside. But then he should have never done that. This is a blunder, but for a different reason. Okay, we could have just took immediately. Okay, I shouldn't have gone here. What's the way that it wants me to try to thread into one material? Let's see. Hint. I looked at this briefly too. But then I played too passive. I needed to kick this guy out immediately. Okay, next. Retry. I mean, what I did was perfectly good enough. But yes, apparently here, if you go here, there's rook f1 mate, which I missed. But simplifying into an endgame was also very practical. So I'm not upset about that at all. Okay. Let's give him the thumbs up, even though we didn't say GG back. They would have appreciated it, but okay, so if this guy wins, if Rowler wins, then his tournament score will be 10 out of 11, which is frankly ridiculous and also amazing. But this is very much a draw. I would offer a draw if I were him here, because offering a draw... No, there's too many people with 8.5. So this is a do-or-die game for Chess Guy. Chess Guy is 8th, but they could claim clear 3rd if they win this game. And Chess Guy might do it. And this guy beat me earlier in the tournament, so... Oh, no, it wasn't him? It was him, okay. Yeah, we played fine, but he just dominated me in the French. So actually, we were a point to someone who did qualify today, which is kind of nice. Okay, but king here, it seems like you are playing right into Black's master plan. I am interested in seeing if Chess Guy is able to get clear third. I think they should be able to. This one game should be easily winning. Okay, they have lots of confidence. I would have gone back to defend the pawn. But they are better than me. Tournament over. So we got 23rd. So this one everybody did better overall than they did yesterday. Alright guys, well if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to follow as we'll be streaming again later tonight. Peace.